Welcome to NBA 2K TV.
Are you ready to crown the best play of Season 3?
I know I am. At the end of every season, you get to vote on which play you think was the best of that season.
And the winner gets 100,000 VC, and they're also in the running for Top Play of the Year.
That's right. At the end of the year, we take all the seasonal winners, pit them against each other for that illustrious Top Play of the Year award as voted by you.
Here's Scott Moak from the Sacramento Kings.
And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Ntilikina out there with Hardaway. And it's Green in at the 3. Now, here's MP. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Green kicks to Hardaway. Over MP. Hardaway, no good. MP deciding where to go with it. The tray. The Mavericks pull it in. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Outside, Green. Back to Hardaway. Over Sexton. Kept alive.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Bogdanovich passes to Silva. To the paint. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Green. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Ntilikina kicks to Green. Shot clock at 5. Over Bogdanovich. Dallas no good that time either.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Azubuike. Back to MP. Poked loose. Now here's Green. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wood against Azubuike. Sexton kicks to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 4. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now Green, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Silva. Sweet little floater. Silva's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was...
Utah comes into this one after the win against the Atlanta Hawks. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night. Mavericks trail by 8. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Wood passes to Bullock. Hardaway with it. Kleba finds Hardaway. Sexton grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
MP outside. Fires the 3. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And when you look at Kleber, for me, his makeup leads you to believe that he's the kind of player you can win with.
GA, this guy has the frame for it. He stands 6'10", 240 pounds. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and nobody talks about that. The key for me is, does his confidence remain high? Because he can stretch it out to 3, and if his confidence doesn't wane, he's a major force.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He contributed 31 points, and he was in a groove all game long from both the free throw line and behind the arc. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Dallas moving it around. And they get it. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Hardaway.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Silva. He can't get that one, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Now Bullock. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sexton. MP outside. Now the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Abaji. The 3 from MP. And the Jazz another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Mavericks call time here. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Bogdanovich and Vanderbilt are the forwards. MP is out there with Sexton. And it's Azubuike in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
And creating the second chance opportunity there. Wood has a nose for the ball and the length to make the play. Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-and-10 guy. but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
MP outside. A 3-ball. Another miss by MP. And so Wood will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 14-point game. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Sexton the pass to Silva. And the basket is good. Silva's got 12.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Ntilikina kicks to Wood. Pass to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by MP. Jumps up. And the dunk by MP.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Passes it to Hardaway. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. MP dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. 16 points for MP. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Green against Bogdanovich. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
The 3 from MP. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
On the wing, Green. There's the pass to Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. He kicks it to Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Kleber. Can't connect from short range. Jazz leading by 20. Silva the pass to Azubuike. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Dishes it to MP. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. MP outside. Clarkson outside. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Ntilikina passes to Hardaway. Now Green. Powell trying to free himself up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Bogdanovich with it. Hardaway picks him up. MP against Green. It's tipped. Powell with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Green. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Ntilikina. And stolen by MP. Pass to Vanderbilt. Fader on the way. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway with it. They need this one. Off on that one. And so it's Utah holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Players used with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Powell is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Ntilikina in at point guard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
A nice shot by Silva. Silva's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Ntilikina passes to Finney Smith. McGee up top. He's covered by Azubuike. McGee against Vanderbilt. Pass to Ntilikina. And there it is for him.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Outside Bogdanovich. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Back to MP. Powell pulls it in. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. Right side Hardaway. And the pass to Finney Smith. Here's Ntilikina. Covered by MP. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the three. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Here's Ntilikina. Nails the wide open jump shot. Ntilikina's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
So both teams making some changes here. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Hardy. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Bertanis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Excellent concentration. Understanding contact coming. Davis Bertans earns the trip to the charity stripe.
And so Bertans nails both of them. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
MP, that's for two. The Jazz again can't hit it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. MP outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Outside Butler. MP outside. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
This team is extremely versatile on defense, man. I mean, we can switch pretty much every pick and roll if needed. You know, our guards are going to, battle in the post with the bigs if need be. You know, that sort of versatility is what really makes us a difficult team to play.
So you were really crowding ball handlers tonight and causing turnovers, general chaos. What did you see out there?
Again, when you switch, sometimes it creates a favorable matchup. Maybe the guy isn't used to having the ball in, his hands, so far from the basket. I just tried to be more aggressive, and thankfully it paid off, brother.
Certainly did. Thank you.
Of course.